Okay, let's get this started. Welcome back to the Attic Podcast. I'm here, joined always by my friend Jeremiah. And today's guest is Taylor. How's everybody doing? Fantastic.
You already know how I'm doing, dog.
Alright.
We always fired up on a Sunday night when we got to go to our 9 to 5 the next day.
Another trucker. Yeah. But, yeah, man. What do you think of my shirt, dude? Honestly, honest opinion. What do you think?
I mean,
Both of you. I want to hear this.
I'll let you go first. I got it.
Okay. I like it. It's a very pretty color. I like the red. I like the hibiscus, but the tigers.
What's wrong with the tigers?
Everything.
You want to know my problem with it?
What?
One, first, why are you wearing it? You like it?
I like it. I like the shirt.
How much you pay for it?
$15.
Ripped off. So, my thing is the tigers don't bother me. It's the copy and paste, but reversing the copy and paste, so the tigers are facing separate directions. Yeah.
They're weird. You went deep in detail with that.
I don't know. It fucking bothers me because it's the same fucking tiger, just reversed. Yeah. No, it's. I could see it being like a style or something.
Don't do that.
No, that's cool.
Whatever, dude. You're blued out.
You gotta represent your team.
You're not even from Toronto.
I don't have to be from Toronto. You're not from Calgary.
But I'm not repping it.
Just contradicted yourself.
Whatever, dude.
Or it's fine.
Taylor, this isn't about you, okay? I'm just.
I know.
They're from Pittsburgh.
What'd you ask?
Where are the Pirates from?
Well,
Where are the New York Rangers
they
from?
beat my ass today anyway. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only spring training, but so.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into what we're really here for. The questions that really.
Like the middle age. Explain the middle age that you had me and her take.
Okay. There's this test on the internet that shows your mental age on how you answer these questions.
And you got what?
I got 15. I agree. I do have a mind of a child.
So the middle age test, is that how you look at life? Like I look at life like a fucking 15-year-old?
I think so. I think it's just the way you think.
Or that's how mature you are?
Mature. It's based on maturity. I'm very sure how. Concerning what the questions were about, I think it seems a bit more like maturity.
Well, I got 15. Don't disagree with that at all. Hey, fuck it. You know what I mean? But I have some disagreements.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of disagreements with mine.
Yeah. So what's yours?
38.
Why'd you get 38? Why does that?
No, I'm pissed that it's so low.
You're pissed that it's so low?
Yeah.
What do you mean low? Do you feel like you're older?
I feel like when I'm with friends, I act like a little kid.
Uh-huh.
But my view on like society, that shit should have been at least 60.
Okay.
I see a kid walking and I want to hit him.
Okay.
Not necessarily sissy. That doesn't mean you're sissy. That just means that you're kind of a fucking grumpy man. Not an old man, just a grumpy fucking man.
Yeah, that's my point.
And you're gonna be a grumpy
So do you
man
think
when
that
you're
old people are
but-
just grumpy?
No, I think they're sick and tired of what they've already had to deal with for their first 50 to 60 years, that they're sick and tired of hearing it still.
Okay.
So, for example, one of the questions was, someone mobs past you in a brand new Lamborghini or whatever the hell it was, Ferrari, what do you do? And one of the answers was like, get all pissed off because it was freaking loud and annoying.
Yeah.
I chose that.
Okay.
But I wanted it to say more of, fuck you, shut up. Because when I'm at work, that happens all the time. There's this one dude that works at another shop, because we got shops lined up over here, and then here's where I work. He'll go into his car on my lunch break, way across from the parking lot, and just rev that stupid-ass rice burger. And I get mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, here's a question. Here's a question for both of you. If you see a young guy driving a Ferrari, versus seeing an old guy drive a Ferrari. What is your take on both of those? Like when you see it.
One guy came from probably a rich family.
Okay.
Old guy, at least worse for it.
Nine. At least nine times out of 10, 10 times out of 10.
Not every situation.
What age are you talking?
But,
Yeah.
you know.
Huh?
What age are you talking, like, young-wise?
Like fucking 20, 25.
Yeah, his parents bought that shit.
Yeah, okay.
Just because I know people from high school. Certain people.
Do you think rich people have different personalities than poor people do?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do you, like, do you think, like, they can have a conversation like the one we're having right now? Like, do you think that they can, like, hold the conversation?
When it comes to most rich people,
Uh-huh.
the stereotype is so true. Like, most of the time, it's probably them bashing the middle class or poor.
Yeah, yeah.
It can't just be like a fun little, you know, this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gotta be like, driving my 20 Lamborghini. This guy in a 2019 Nissan Altima had the audacity to pass me on the road. Now shut the fuck up. This shit pisses me off, dude.
Yeah.
Like legit, I get like pissed.
Okay, so here's a question. Another question. We're not going off that one. If you were rich, do you think your personality would change?
I mean, I don't know. Like, people say, like, when they won the lottery and shit, it's like, oh, like, you get asked shit like that all the time in fucking elementary school, middle school. It's like, if you had $1 million, what would you do? Everybody says, like, oh, I'll keep it for myself, charity, my family, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Odds are no, you're not gonna do it. Odds are you're gonna be like, I want a car, I want a house, I'm gonna splurge on it all, and then it goes by so quickly. Like a house, who really expects to get a house and then live in a huge ass house off of just $1 million for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
How rich are we talking?
Okay, let's say wealthy, not rich.
So, like, give me like an example
Okay, let's
of
say.
wealth-wise.
Okay, to me, wealth is having 4 million.
Now, am I consistently getting money still like that, or what?
No, you're.
So
you
it was just
4
like,
million.
here's a $4 million check, whatever.
Yeah.
Probably gonna, it wouldn't change me just because most of that's probably gonna go back to my parents. I'd probably pay off a shit ton of stuff that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that's what you want. I mean, but if it's consistently, oh yeah, you're damn right, I'm turning into a fucking douche.
Yeah. So would I. I feel like I would agree. Like, I think that if you're getting money like that constantly, it's like it's a must where you have to change. You can't be like soft. You know what I mean?
I mean, being like, I gotta make sure I protect my money, and then just being like a straight out douche for no reason. It's like, fuck society, fuck the little guy, even though you were just the little guy a year ago. That's different.
Right.
Like,
What? No, I'm literally listening.
Yeah, you fucking turned it away. You made it seem like, yeah.
I got something to say about
No.
that, buddy.
I was literally listening. Go on.
Mhm.
I was listening.
I don't know what I was saying, because guess what? I got a fucking grandpa over here.
I don't think. Okay, here's the thing with the mental age thing. I don't think you're old. I think you're mature in a way where it's like you're old. It's like, okay, here's the thing. Like me, poopy shit like that makes me laugh. Fucking coming, ass squirts, whatever.
No, believe me, I know. I see your social media posts.
You know what I mean? It makes me laugh. I find a good kick out of that. You probably won't laugh at that. You'll probably laugh at something darker than what I would.
Yeah, I got really dark humor.
Really dark
But
humor.
I also have humor that people are like, why are you laughing at that? That's not even funny. And I'm like, because I understand it, but you'll never understand it.
Yeah.
And I've only met like one other person who's like that. It can be something that honestly is not funny at all.
Yeah.
Unless you understand it in depth.
Yeah. You still have to have like that child mentality though. Like for anything, I feel like you have to be a kid at heart, because for everything, any situation, like being funny, being just having a conversation in general, it's just like so, like you have to be like you can't be serious all the time. You know what I mean? Like if you're mature, and you know that you're mature, but you make it like you make that seem like that's how your personality is, where it's just like constantly like serious. You have to get shit done. I get that. You have every right to do that, but don't be like that all the time because you're just a buzzkill. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. When we're all hanging out, I'm like weird, like a goof weird.
Mm.
But when I'm on my own in the real world at my job or whatever, when it's not goofing off time,
You get serious.
yeah, turn into a literal middle-aged man who has no patience for anything.
Yeah.
But I get that from most people that I know personally.
What do you think?
Well, okay, for one side note, middle age, not old. You're a middle aged man. Not an old grumpy man. You're just grumpy and it's gonna last you until you're fucking old. And then you're gonna be that old grumpy man.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Probably won't make it to that age with my anger. But yeah, listening.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you do just talk to people and it's like, if they don't have like that little bit of humor, like if you can't like on any way like find something to even chuckle at with them, and it's like you just kind of force it a little bit to see if they'll even chuckle back, and it's like, but no, it's just dead fucking stone cold. It's like, you're fucking beige.
Yeah.
You are.
It's like it's kind of funny because it's like let's say you're joking around with him and he's not laughing, and then you're just like, oh, you old bag of shit, fuck off. You know what I mean? It's just like, why am I trying to make you laugh? If you're not, if you're a fucking old soul, you're fucking.
You're talking about the.
Yeah. Like I feel like they get the joke, but they're being assholes by not laughing.
They're not laughing because they're trying to make a point that they're more mature than you.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't like that shit.
But you could be an old soul and still be a kid. Like people, my family used to call me an old soul all the time, but I'm still like I have childlike humor very often. I'm a sarcastic asshole majority of my time.
Right.
And I like to say truthful sarcasm, but it's sarcasm. People don't laugh. People are like, "You serious? You're doing this?" Like, no. Kinda. Am I?
Maybe.
Fucker? Are you a fucker? I think you're a fucker. But we're all fuckers.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Everyone has like their way to be dickheads. You know what I mean? If it's sarcasm, if it's just being an asshole by telling jokes and just making fun of the person, but it's just like okay. Here's a way. When a mature guy says a joke, you can tell that he's mature by the way he says the joke. You know what I mean? Not like it's not even funny. It's just like, yeah, like it's just like it comes off kind of like pretentious. You know what I mean? Kind of like, are you trying to be funny, or like are you like something wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that also doesn't mean that they're mature.
Yeah.
That they're trying to be like fucking like managers.
Yeah.
All the time they're like trying to come up to you, try to be jokeful, try to say some kind of joke, but it's like, nah, man. You didn't say it that funny, and I don't know if you try to be funny, but.
And it's funny because you say that because it's like, you know how sometimes like if you laugh at the boss's joke, you're a fucking brown nose, like you like to kiss ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, no, like if I find something funny, I will laugh at it. But if it's not funny, I'm just gonna be like, that's it. You get one ha out of me. That's it. You're not getting a full fucking blast laugh.
There for a while, when I worked at the other store over here.
Yeah.
I had a manager that was a hardcore Eagles fan.
Right.
At the time. All right. Said he was. So I would literally like ditch like the group of workers in my group, and then I'd be in the management office just bullshitting for like 45 minutes talking about football. And then I'd come back and like my support would be like, where have you been? I'm like, oh, me and Sean were talking about some stuff, but I'm all good to go now. And it's just like, brown nose.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. When it's obvious that you're brown nosing, like you look like a total cocksucker. You know what I mean? And because women do it too. Like women do it too. Like if you're I was gonna say something. Like women do it too. If women do it, it's just like it comes off like, are you really fucking with her, or are you just doing it because she's at that position and she can hook you up? You know what I mean? But if you're being nice out of the kindness of your heart, which I know a lot of people don't do that because, you know, people are assholes. Everyone's an asshole. You're an asshole. You're the nicest person, but you could be an asshole.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I can see through the bullshit. I see that shit.
I'm an asshole.
You know?
No, I mean, I feel like I'm not an asshole.
Dude, you're the biggest fucking asshole out of them all.
How? Explain how.
What do you mean? Look, this is what you do. This is what he does. I swear. He goes like this. I tell a joke and he goes like, yeah.
What? Then tell me a funny joke.
I said a funny joke.
What?
You're one of them. I told you. We were talking about this right now. The assholes that know it's funny, but they don't laugh because it's just like, all right.
Not gonna lie. There has been a few times where I do that stupid little. But I am actually fighting back like a smile or something because I'm like, damn, that was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I'm too.
Mature.
Yeah. I'm 38 now. All right.
Hey man, it says
Yeah,
the fucking thing.
I'm 38 now. Times have changed. I can't be hanging out with no 20s. All right.
The 20s.
Mm-hmm. I'm 29, too young.
I'm 28. I'm my
15.
mental age.
What?
28.
Too young.
Too young.
Nope.
Fuck me.
Are you? We're millennials, right?
Supposedly I am, yeah.
I am too.
I don't know about her.
I think I'm on the cusp of. I think it's supposed to be millennial. 99.
I never got that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never got
I
that.
never understand it, and especially every time I see it, it's like it always mentions something about something like 1989 or 90 something until like 97 or 98,
Mm-hmm.
then 2000, 2001 till whenever. But most of it I see just always leaves out either 98, 99, always 99,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes 2000. It's like those 2-3 years.
Right.
Is like they don't know what to fucking do with it. It's like I don't like to say I'm Gen Z. I don't want to say I'm a millennial either.
You don't want to be wrong about just.
I don't want to be either. I don't.
Yeah.
Dude,
I get.
I feel like this is where my 38 thing comes in. I don't give a shit what I am. Because it doesn't matter what you are.
So
Doesn't.
okay, here's
Doesn't at all.
here's a question. Here's a question for you because you just said that. You don't care if you're a millennial or Gen Z, but if someone calls you liberal or conservative, would you have a problem with that?
I wouldn't give a shit.
You wouldn't care, right?
No, I really wouldn't.
Okay.
Because one, you're wrong.
Yeah.
If you're wrong,
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue. It is so hard to argue with the other class on politics that I'm not with.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm one of those people that if I don't like your opinion on something, for example, like a firearm or something like that, if you have a different opinion, I just don't give a shit about your opinion because it's wrong to me.
Dude, here's the thing. I get that. Here's the thing. The only thing that I have like with guns and stuff like that, I'm all for guns. Pro guns, you know what I mean? I'm all for that. Everyone should own a gun. But you should screen check everyone like with mental health and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I have schizophrenia. So they won't give me a gun if I wanted one. You know what I mean? So it's just like I think everyone should own a gun, but people that have mental health issues shouldn't own a gun because they're more likely to either kill themselves or, I hate saying it, kill someone else. You know what I mean? Because you've seen the Las Vegas shootings. Remember what that guy did?
That's another thing. No.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but a lot of that mass killing shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really believe the stories that are being put out about it.
Oh no! I just believe that he was a human being in the wrong state of mind, and he just did some bad shit. You know.
I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't really trust or believe how it's being portrayed.
What do you mean?
As in, I just don't believe that it's always just some dude with a problem in his mind or some dude who had a bad, life is just walking in there and shooting people.
So you think there's deeper than that?
I think yeah. Sometimes I think it's like an inside thing. You know what I mean? Like maybe more of like government-wise, trying to spread your mind away from something bigger that's happening.
Right.
I'm one of those kind of guys, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all.
So something like the Sandy Hook thing.
I'm not just taking every single shooting.
Oh no.
I'm saying the ones that happen when something else is going on. Like right now, what are we going through? Coronavirus. Yeah, some bullshit ass virus. Coronavirus is going on right now. What's going to fucking happen next to stop us from thinking of coronavirus? Is that just a front for something else that, like, you know?
Yeah. I mean, because it happened with Ebola too. Remember when Ebola was a big thing?
I was just about to bring that up.
You know, Ebola was a big thing, and nothing happened. You know what I mean? But I'm not on wood. I don't want to I'm seriously. Here's the thing. When I hear shit like that, when it's a virus, I really take that shit to consideration because I don't want to get sick, especially with some shit that they don't know. They don't know how to cure. You know what I mean?
They do.
They know how to cure it.
Yeah. Well, there's already been a few cases of people who actually get diagnosed with it, but they walk out of the hospital sometime after. But then there's the ones that are dying. Yeah. I believe that there's a virus out there. Don't get me wrong. I believe it.
What's your take on this whole coronavirus thing?
I mean, I don't think it's not a thing. It's obviously a thing. People are dying, but it's also, like, people die from the flu.
Yeah, I just heard that, and I got scared. I was like, oh.
It's like you could get the flu every fucking winter and possibly die.
Yeah.
I got the flu a year or two ago, and it was actually like not just a cough cold, like it was a trip, but definitely not on a deathbed. I don't know how the flu turns into the case of death.
Yeah.
I don't get that, but it happens so much fucking more than what the corona is doing right now. It's like that's like what, not even 1,000 people.
And that's because they're not. The flu has been around for who knows how long now. That they're not keeping that as a, hey, let's update the freaking general population about how many deaths there are from flu now.
It's not as important,
Yeah, because it's like, not just popping up out of nowhere.
It like, what's crazy? It's crazy how things become a trend.
Yeah.
It's a trendy thing to talk about, And
that's what I was saying. There's the coronavirus is another thing that just popped up out of nowhere.
Right.
Like, what's gonna happen next?
Right.
What's it pretty much fucking offensive lining right now away from?
Yeah.
You guys get your flu shots?
I think I do.
Huh?
I think I do.
You do?
Yeah.
See, I don't trust that shit.
What do you think? Do you go in like every year?
Because I remember I got a shot and I was like, okay, here's the thing. I take 2 shots. There's one for my schizophrenia and one for the sickness. That's the day I remember. I went in, I got the shot. And then I said, oh, do you have a flu shot? No. Do you want it? Sure. I'll take it. It's, what is it when someone injects stuff, like the bacteria of the sickness, right? They inject the bacteria of what's in flu, what's in what else is like.
What do you mean?
Like, what other shots is there for, like, because when they inject you, they're injecting you with
whenever another sickness comes out. So they had like the swine flu.
Yeah.
You remember the swine flu?
Yeah, swine
flu. They had
flu.
that. Like, I don't know. I think flu is like the major flu shot. Where they send you on it back. But I'm telling you, man, when I was 9 years old, that was the last time I ever had a flu shot, and that was the last time I ever had the flu. I haven't had the flu in 17 fucking years.
Really good thing.
Yeah. Since the last time I got a flu shot. Dumb.
Dumb.
Okay. But okay.
Go ahead.
So say the flu shot's one thing, right?
Right.
Let's say that they come out with a new shot that's like anti-vaxxers, people pro-vaxxers, anti-vaxxers, it's like they think that it gives their kids autism and mental
I did believe that one
disabilities. In a way, okay. So I have a friend. They have an older brother, and they swear that he got his autism from the shot. They said that he was, according to their parents, he was seemed like a functional baby, but then it just like slowly declined after the shot. And I don't know. I don't know. It's like I want to doubt it, but at the same time, maybe. It's like, because everybody's body is different.
Right.
Everybody's shit's different. So in a way, if there's a reaction, but at the same time, how does that cause autism? Like, that's a complete mental.
And what is autism? Is it like, is there some form of Down syndrome?
No. It's. I hate to explain autism.
Can't ask me.
It's like, I don't know how to, like, because I know it. I can not. It's like you could even see sometimes, like you could point it out, not like point out. It's like into no, not like that. Just like, but it's just like spotting somebody with Down syndrome. It's almost as easy as spotting like a midget.
Yeah.
You know, like they're obviously different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in some ways, somebody with Downs, there's an obvious, usually facial difference.
Expression.
Not every time. I went to high school with somebody with autism. You would never have known.
But usually there is. It's just like with autism. Sometimes they could be very obviously autistic, or they could be completely functional. Nothing. You wouldn't even know until you started to tap into how they learn or how they do or something.
You know what's crazy? I don't like to call them autistic. I like to call them artistic. They just don't know how to express it yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of. I somewhat understand what you're saying. Yeah.
It's a development or disorder that impairs the ability to communicate and interact and pass the nervous system sometimes.
So do you... Okay, here's a question for you. Do you think I have autism?
I would not say that you do.
Okay.
ADHD, man.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like speaking to you, like, say, like, just, like, first interacting with you, and especially if somebody who, like, grew up in that kind of environment, like, knowing disabilities and stuff, they're more likely pick up that you have something.
Right.
Firsthand, like, honestly, I can usually tell if somebody has, like, ADHD or a tick of something, like OCD or Tourettes or something like that. I can usually pick it up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say, speaking to you for the first time, or first, like, back at Walmart and here and stuff like that, it's like, you kind of tell, like, maybe something. Not ADHD because you're not, like, hyping in your seat, you know? You're not, like, you don't typically have, like, on-the-go move that usually people that have. But you do glance off, daydream.
Yeah,
like you just mentioned, you daydream. And so it's like, you kind of think about, like, what is it? But the first thing that pops into my head was not schizophrenia. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's like a Tourette's being a very common.
Alright, you're saying that it was common for...
Yeah, it's like Tourette's, you know, it's not like everybody has it. It's not like, you know, it's like, it's not like a 1 in 10 kind of person, but, you know, it's like, even though you're very aware of it, it's not like, you know, you see somebody with, like, say, just a minor tick. It's like, you know, it's not the first thing that because I found somebody that did, and I asked him about it because I noticed a tick.
Yeah.
First thought that came to mind was OCD. And he's like, oh, no, but Tourette's, and it's like, but very minor, you know, it's not like he's saying cunt, you know, out of nowhere, you know, it's like...
I find those people to be very interesting.
It's like, I'm surprised I've never actually, like, met or seen one, you know, or heard one, you know, just somebody just shouting out a random word or something. And it's like, oh, yeah, never met somebody with that kind of tick.
You gonna say something?
Huh?
You were gonna say something?
Have you ever been to a therapist for your schizophrenia?
I have. They're just...
You want a jacket?
No, I'm good. I'm just nervous. I have been to a therapist, and it's kind of weird because it's just like, they know, like, there's something wrong with me, but they just think that I'm just random. They're just like, you're fucking normal. You have a functioning brain.
Anxiety.
Yeah. They think that it's just like, and that's another thing. Like, I don't think therapists actually give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't think they take the time to actually care. You know?
That's why if I ever had like a problem like that, I don't even think I'd waste money or anybody's money to help me go see a therapist.
Yeah.
I think it depends on where you go.
I mean, I had one therapist that was super cool. He was super cool. He knew, like, we talked and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, man, there's something wrong, but I understand you. And he's like, he was cool. You
What
know
happened
what I
to
mean?
him?
He moved clinics. He moved not clinics, but he moved like where the offices. He moved office and it's different location now, so it's not like in like it's farther away.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? At first, and you know what's crazy? At first, I was pissed. I was like, "What the fuck? You're leaving me?" Like if I was like And then I looked at it. I was like, "Why am I getting mad?" Like I reevaluated myself and I'm just like, why am I getting mad? But I feel like that was a trick that he did. I felt like he tricked me into getting like that because he was just like, we were talking and you know that you felt the way. And I was just like, yeah.
So what, every therapist that you've had since then, you don't think gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't think they care.
So how come you don't just mob out farther
What do you mean?
and just go see that guy still?
Uh, it's like okay. Here's the thing, when I don't like really talking about my feelings or how I feel. You know what I mean? Because it's just like I feel like that's a me thing. I don't think that's anyone else's thing. Not even my significant other. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen that. I seen it.
Fuck!
And I always felt like that. I always felt that way. I don't feel like they need to know what goes on in my mind or we need to know like what makes me tick. You know what I mean? They just need to know that like the only thing that my significant other or my people need to know is that I'm happy. That's the only thing they need to know. If I'm happy. If I tell them that I'm sad, then I'm letting them know that hey man, I'm kind of sad. I'm depressed. And I do get like that sometimes, but it's just like I don't need to drag anyone into my depression. You know what I mean? Because that's depressed. It's depression. You don't. I don't feel the need to tell Jeremiah like, dude, hey man, like I'm down in the dumps, and I know you feel like I hope you feel the same way because it's just like I feel like we have something in common. You know what I mean? Like something
I'm
like
one of those people that wouldn't even be able to help you anyway. I'd be.
you'd be the worst person to talk to.
Yeah. I'd be
Yeah.
like, um, uh,
Drink a beer.
what?
Yeah.
1 second, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird because it's like, are you into your emotions? Like, do you feel your emotions when?
I don't know how to handle my emotions.
Right. So is it the type of emotions that you don't know how to handle because like it's obvious that you don't know how to handle them, so you just start crying?
No, I wouldn't really say it like that. It's more of like it's like your mind just kind of keeps going and going and going
Right.
through the day, and it's like it's nothing really new, and then maybe like something new does pop up, and it's like not necessarily like a revelation, but it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then if it makes sense, like if like you give rationality to it,
Right.
and it might be like a fucked up thing, it's like
Yeah.
it's not a good thing, and it's like, oh fuck. So then that like kind of maybe click in your mind, and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like sometimes it's like almost a slight overwhelming. So you like some kind of like.
Yeah. Over.
Maybe not a complete burst, but like I don't know, just some kind of like. I don't want to say freak out. It's not like I freak out all the time every time like a click goes on in my head. But it's hard to explain. I don't know. I don't know because I don't know even how to think of my own emotions in my head, bro.
Yeah. I totally agree. I totally agree. It's just like it's weird because it's just like how do you handle emotions? Do you even deal with emotions sometimes?
Unless something like happened where I had to get it out, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I was at like a breaking point, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be like one of those. I'm just really sad right now.
You know what's crazy? I would understand if someone was like that. If someone came up to me, if any one of our friends came up to me and be like, "Dude, I'm depressed. I'm kind of sad." I'm like, "What's the deal, man? Like, what's going on? Tell me what's on your mind." I would be interested because it's obvious that if he's willing to come up to me and say, "Yo, dude, I'm sad," it's like there's like a brave part of him that's like saying like I'm being vulnerable to you, and it's weird. You know what I mean? I think I like that. You know what I mean? But it's just like if you can't do that, that's fine. Just bottle in your emotions. Just know that that's not healthy.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Very much.
Well, that's like my dad. My dad hasn't. My mom straight up told me my dad has not cried since they were both in like their early 20s, and now they're both in like their late 50s. You wanna know what it was? They got in a super big fucking fight. My mom was like, "I'm gonna leave you."
Okay.
He started crying like a little fucking kid.
Yeah.
That was the last time he ever cried. Even when my brother died, my grandpa, or his dad actually, my grandpa, his
Your brother died recently, right?
dad,
Right.
July of last year.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Nothing.
You told me.
Yeah, he doesn't show any of that kind of stuff. And I think that's where me and a lot, I don't know. Because my mom's side, they're very emotional. People.
Very emotional.
Like emotional.
Yeah.
And really big hypochondriacs.
Right.
Like their back could hurt, and all of a sudden, holy shit, I have a kidney stone. You know what I mean? Like that hardcore.
I've had kidney stones, by the way.
Fuck that.
Fuck that, dude. Fucking.
All that I've heard about that is that it's pissing barbed wire, and I'm good. Nope.
Oh, dude.
And I used to drink so much fucking carbonated drinks and no water for like 5 to 6 years of my life.
Dude, I felt like I remember the first time I got kidney stones. I literally went to the bathroom, and blood was in my piss.
Yeah.
Immediately was about to cry. I thought I was dying. I'm like, okay. I run upstairs with my dick out to my parents. Hey, I'm bleeding from my penis. Something's going on. You know what I mean? They're like, put it away. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, okay. And then they're just like, relax. And then they take me to the hospital, and it's just like, oh yeah, kidney stones.
I ran upstairs with my dick out.
How old were you?
I was like fucking 18 or something. No, not even 18, like probably like 20, 22, 21. 23. I was in Cali. I was in Cali at the time.
Was that
parents like, I need help.
I'm dying! Really?
I mean, come on, dude. If you're pissing out of your dick, I'd be scared shitless too.
Pissing blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many times, dude? Because like having a kidney stone is like one of my biggest fears.
Oh, it
Just
sucks.
yeah, I'm sure it does for both men and women.
I don't think women feel that. Do you feel
Yeah.
that?
No, it's still supposed to be bad, but it is supposed to be a lot worse for men
Yeah.
because of it's not just going through from the. Well, yeah, no, it's not going just from the kidney
Traveling.
to the bladder and out. It's like you guys go from the kidney to the bladder, but then you keep basically that line to from.
Right, yeah.
It goes through your dick. Like, it has to go through it.
Has to come out one way.
So, you already have to deal with the pain that all of us would get
Yeah.
from it going to the bladder, but yours is supposed to be a lot worse just because of it coming out.
They say it's compared to the women giving birth.
Out of your dick?
Yeah.
If someone give me a water.
For real.
Oh,
dude.
he left. Never mind.
You know, it's like it's crazy, dude. I don't wish that on anyone because that's like I was fucking not like I was pissing and I was just having the worst time of my life. I felt like a fist was coming out of my fucking penis, dude. Straight up fucking brass knuckle fist just through my pee hole.
All right, I got a really weird question for you.
Go ahead.
Would you rather have another kidney stone or one of those fishes, you know, from the Amazon that if you urinate in like the lakes and shit, that'll swim up?
You urine?
Yeah, that'll swim up.
I'd rather
like
have kidney stone.
That shit's creepy, bro.
Yeah. I'd rather
Have you not heard about that?
No.
Yeah, in the Amazon, there's rivers. And if you're a male, maybe even a female, I don't know. And if you're like naked and your thing's just doing its thing in the water and you start to urinate, there's fish that get attracted to the urination and they'll fucking swim up your urethra. And their like scales will pop out.
Yeah, and then if you try to pull it, it'll straight up tear your fucking your urethra up.
Yeah, like the scales come out. Here's the inside of your fucking
just
tube or
hooks.
whatever, and it'll just. So if you pull, it'll just. Fuck that.
I'd rather have a kidney stone.
Yeah. Give me every day of my life before I take one of those fishes up the fucking dick.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that.
Fuck no. Hell no.
You know what's crazy? This is gonna get dirty.
Shoving a phone up
You
your
know what's
dick.
crazy? Speaking of things going into like, like imagine just like getting something in your pee hole. You know what I mean? Anything. Size doesn't even matter. Just
The
anything.
amount of videos and photos I've seen
Yeah.
of people
Yeah.
actually doing it. Okay, I saw a photo and it's like, I saw, they blurred out the dick.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that saw it were describing, like it was an obvious dick, but somebody shoved the phone in, like halfway in there. Somebody actually wrapped their fucking disc in around a fucking iPhone. Possibly an Android. I don't know. I don't remember, but I'm like, how? And then a video of this dude shoving up a screwdriver and pulling it out. The amount of blood that was shooting out was fucking disgusting.
That was around the same time as Two Girls, One Cup. That was called like the Sandbox or something like that.
Oh yeah. Two kids in the sandbox.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the same. Or it could have been the Pain Olympics. I don't know.
Oh, BME. Yeah.
Yeah, was that it?
Yeah.
That one,
You know what's
yeah.
You know what's nuts to me? That women can take a fist or a fucking fist or a foot to like their vaginas and they're fine. But if we take like a screwdriver or even anything remotely like kind of like whatever, it doesn't even matter.
I was about to correct you. I was about to be like, I'm pretty sure if you shove a screwdriver up a girl's vagina, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you can't compare a screwdriver to a urethra in a vagina.
Yeah. It's weird.
Hey, dude, this. Like, dude, that's just gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Serrated. Oof.
Yeah.
Very weird thing about that video. Before he put the screwdriver in and it was showing him taking it out, it was like a 3-second scene. Not even 3. It was almost like a teaser for whoever might not actually liked it.
Yeah.
But it just showed him putting a mason jar up his ass.
Oh,
and
I've
taking
seen
it
that one.
straight out.
And it just pops and then fucking
Nope, not
starts
that one.
taking glass
Not
out of his
that one.
ass.
Not that one. It's the same one as the screwdriver. Just a real quick clip of him putting a mason jar and taking it out, and then he does the screwdriver. It's not the one of whoever fucking popped that shit in their ass and had to pull that shit out.
That was crazy.
Whoever fucking did that. Oh my god.
That shit's fucking nuts. I was like, when I first seen it, I was fucking, like, I turned pale because I felt so fucking,
Those are
like,
the good days.
good days, my ass, dude.
Those are the good days, man.
No.
Yes, it was. You didn't have any worry in the world. All you had to worry about was watching some dude possibly fucking hurt himself.
Dude.
Who knows if it's even real?
Blood coming out of someone's asshole?
Hey, I don't care what year it was. Special effects was pretty goddamn good at some time in life.
Dude, Transformers wasn't even out yet.
No, the Tremors was.
Tremors.
You're trying to tell me that those big ass worms in the ground? You've never seen Tremors?
I've seen. Oh,
Okay.
With Kevin Bacon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bike man.
The Bike Man.
Yeah. That takes some good special effects.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, can't believe everything you see on the internet. Boomer.
Boomer. Yeah. I think it's funny. Here's a question. I'm gonna hop off topic because fuck that. I'm not trying to go to this hole, right? I'm not trying to
You
go to
want
this
to put a
rabbit hole.
tampon up your dick, will suck up all the blood
It's
coming
just
out.
funny. No, it's healing me at the same time. No. What do you enjoy movies? Can you watch a movie and like enjoy it?
I love movies, but for some reason, it's like if it's a serious movie, I have to be in the mood for a serious movie.
Right.
So, explain to me how you can rewatch the same movie multiple times. Like, why? How?
Because I like it.
But why? Because I'll tell you one thing. I love The Hurt Locker, but I'm not.
That's good.
It is a good movie, but I'm not. After already seeing it 5 times, I don't. If you guys wanted to watch it, I would be like, I'd rather play a video game.
Yeah, yeah.
But she could watch movies over and over and over, the same fucking movie.
Can I ask one movie?
Always.
Every movie! It doesn't even matter what movie. It could be fucking 101 Dalmatians. Oh, fuck yeah!
No.
It doesn't even matter.
Not necessary.
Oh, necessary. Go on, though. Go on.
Okay. like a lot of my movies. Like we've had majority of them, if not like about 70% of them we've had since I was a kid, and I don't know, just like I guess a bit nostalgia in a way.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, if it's like a Dickie Roberts. I watch that shit all the time.
Dickie Roberts, is that the one with Adam Sandler?
Nope. David Spade.
Oh, David Spade, okay.
The Hollywood actor.
This
When he was
is
a kid.
fucking nuts.
Oh, yeah, Dickie Roberts, okay.
This is knocking butts.
This is knocking butts.
Yeah.
Good as me.
It's a great movie, so yeah, no, I'll watch that shit over and over and over. But more serious movies, yeah, it's like in a way, if I really wanted to, I could watch it over and over. But I don't want to. Like what's one movie? The war movie, Hacksaw Ridge. Fucking love that movie. I love that movie, but I gotta be in the mood for it. It's like serious movies, bound to cry. Not like bawl, but bound to shed a tear. And I want to be in a certain mood to have an emotion besides just fucking laughing.
You ever cry in movies?
Oh yes.
Dude, the only movie I ever cried in was Radio. When they're bullying him in the shed, I fucking cried, dude. I was like, yo, that's fucked up. I fucking cried. I was like, yo, dude.
What was his name? Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Yeah.
Oh man, all I got was a mental image of him, man.
Dude, I was crying, dude. It was crazy.
I mean, yeah, no, that movie's sad. I've never seen it.
I mean, have you ever noticed that actors that can go like full Down syndrome? It's kind of nuts.
But then again, a lot of that's special effects.
In acting?
His acting was good, yeah, but the whole makeup thing that he had going to really get it to where he got it was all special effects.
Who else played? Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump was one.
Forrest Gump, Radio, and I can't remember the damn movie.
It was Sean Penn, right?
Maybe that one.
Rain Man? Was it Rain Man?
Maybe. I'm trying to think of the one where he's like, yep. You know that one where like he always talks like that. He's got like the bottom lip that's like, I killed my mom.
Mice and Men? Oh, the Green Mile.
No, it's fuck, man. I can't.
I don't know. Cause remember Mice and Men, Lenny and shit like that. He was just like, look over there, and then he killed him. That's fucked up.
I've actually not seen those movies.
Read the book. Read the book, then watch the movie. Just because of school.
I'm just a war movie kind of guy.
Like Saving Private Ryan.
See him tied up. Saving Private Ryan. Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down was sick.
Those are tied for #1 best war movie of all time.
Jarhead was good too.
Jarhead was fucking awesome. But then again, I love Jake Gyllenhaal, so
yeah,
I have to. End of Watch. Have you seen End of Watch?
Yeah.
That shit's sad as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's sad as fuck.
Los Angeles.
Yo.
I got it.
You're thinking of Sling Blade.
Sling Blade. He's off camera. Tyler was here. Guy in the Nashville Predator jersey. Sling Blade. Yep. That.
Sling Blade.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that one is. Who's in it?
Burt fucking. Tyler's off camera. Burt Reynolds, Sling Blade. Thank you. Fuck. God, man, that is such a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's so good.
What do you guys think of Family Guy?
I like it.
Do you like it? Do you like the humor? Do you ever think that they're reaching, you know?
Oh, yes. Yeah. They kind of have to. Like, they've been on for over 20 years about.
Yeah.
And you only run out of so many jokes.
Right.
You get so much content. In a way, you gotta kind of reach.
You have to reach.
See, that's just another thing of what I was talking about earlier, how I have such weird humor that I understand what Family Guy is doing.
Yeah.
So even in the times where someone could be watching a part and the creators tried to make it funny, but nobody understood that they were trying to make that part funny, that's what I like about Family Guy. I don't like that iconic part where he's like running on like the sidewalk, trips, hurts his knee. That shit's not funny.
Yeah.
Shit like that where they're purposely trying to hit like a younger crowd, like no. the stuff that's hidden that nobody understands, that shit's funny.
Yeah.
But you'll never understand because you're not like me. 38, baby. What's up?
I swear. That's funny.
So,
Yeah.
He's not funny. He's not funny. You make him think he's funny.
He's
not
funny.
funny.
but what bothers me is that Family Guy's being affected by the whole. You gotta be 2020. What am I trying to say? Like correct about everything.
Politically correct.
Yeah. They're actually going with that stuff.
Yeah,
They've taken out like a character or two already because they're unpolitically correct, and I don't think that's how Family Guy was fucking created.
I think that's what jokes are. You know what I mean?
That is how jokes are.
You don't have to be like serious all the time about certain shit. You know, laugh about some things. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people out there that think that rape jokes are just a bad thing to do, and it is a bad thing to do. But if you have a sense of humor and say I'm gonna rape fucking Jared from Subway,
It's funny.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Because he did something wrong.
Listen, I don't watch gay porn, but if you ever raped Jared from Subway, I'd probably watch because I'd laugh. I wouldn't look at any
And I just made
specific
that right now.
Hey, look at him, he's getting raped. It's not gay though. There's no homo.
My bro's a man. He's doing this for us.
He's doing this for society and all the underage people.
Man,
You're damn right.
yeah. Like it's cool to make a joke and do it in the right way. Don't do it in the wrong way where it's just like it makes you sound fucking psychotic. You know what I mean? You know?
I mean, I just kind of grew up in like the last bit of time era where I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to change my ways how most of society's doing to become politically correct. I will never change my unpolitically correct.
You know what's crazy? It's just like I can make a joke right now about like roofing a girl, and then they're like, "Why'd you roof her?" Because she wouldn't shut the fuck up.
And people would be like, "Oh my god, what a piece of shit," and I'd be like, "That's pretty fucking funny."
Some people will find that pretty fucking funny. You know what I mean?
And even if it's not funny, I'll just be like, "Oh, okay, well, it sucks."
Hey,
I mean, fuck it, man.
Fuck it.
Whatever.
You know? But you know, some people take it to the third nipple and like they
What?
they take it to the third
I've
nipple.
never heard that now.
They take it to the third nipple where it's just like a lot of people don't have a third nipple. You know what I mean? So the people that do, they're like,
take it to the Johnson.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I know what you mean.
You know, but it's have fun. You know what I mean? Joke around about shit that you normally wouldn't joke around about.
Yeah.
You know, like we just made a skit about bullying.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess what? Parts of it are unpolitically correct. If you think about it.
Yeah.
But it's funny as fuck because I'm the one being bullied and I don't give a shit. Piece.
But I think okay. Here's the thing. I think that's what's funny about our skits, though. You know what I mean? Like we're using a guy that's bigger than all of us as the one being bullied. So that's what.
Not necessarily bigger than all of you.
But you're kind of big.
Thanks. Really appreciate that.
Not in a bad way.
Please
you
go
fuck.
more in depth of how I'm bigger than you.
I'm not calling you a fat fuck, bitch.
Oh, really? Because I wasn't thinking about that, so why are you saying fat now?
What were you thinking about?
Broad shoulders?
You're burly.
Broad shoulders.
Broad. Speaking of which, first skit.
What is that? What is that?
Dude, it's gonna get bombed. This is my timer.
You were saying that?
What was I saying?
You were like, speaking of which,
Shit.
Nice.
I don't know.
brain fart.
Yeah, because I don't even remember what we were just talking about. Oh yeah, the first skit. When we're supposed to hide in the closet, and you said that I was too big to get in the closet, and I had to run away, and then I eventually died.
Was not the first skit,
Actually.
but
Spoiler. No shit.
Yeah. Okay, here's a question. You know when? Why are you giving me that one? Because it's one? Okay. Have you ever witnessed or been a part of being intimidated by a girl or guy? And not just in a way where it's just like flirtatious, but in a way where it's like just talking, having a conversation.
what do you mean by intimidated?
Like, in a way where it's like,
Like, oh shit. Like if a guy was in front of me and we were just having a normal conversation, what do you mean by intimidated?
Like intimidated in a way where it's like it makes you nervous, kind of uncomfortable. Where it's like oh shit, like it's out of your character.
Like okay, so when I think of intimidated, it's like the first thing that kind of comes to me is like if somebody's like very assertive and stuff like that, like trying to be like already dominant, like the dominant party everywhere they go. That, in a way, that's probably the only time I feel intimidated because I'm kind of like, okay, not gonna be a submissive little bitch to this motherfucker. Like, why is this guy even acting like it's weird? I don't know, because it feels like if you're gonna be intimidated, it's gonna be because you're in a submissive party, you know? Like a dom is like looking at you in the eye, trying to tell you to do something, and you're like, I don't wanna do it, I don't wanna do it, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. What do you think, man?
I mean, I was the younger brother of 3, so literally the only time I was intimidated is if my dad was screaming at me, or if my older brothers were about to beat the shit out of me.
But didn't it make you feel like a little bitch? You're like, damn, I'm a little bitch.
Yeah. No, not really. Because I was one of those kids that grew up round and short and smaller.
Yeah.
But once I got older, I was like the fucking...
Yeah, so you got bigger, a little taller. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, now fuck with me.
Now do something.
So like, my middle brother, I used to be like that to him, you know? I'd be looking up at him, intimidated by him. But then as it's like 5-10 years down the road went by, it was more of like I was the fucking tower. And he just kind of...
Just stayed.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I was younger, intimidation was a lot bigger, but that was just with like family.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen some random stranger or somebody that I ever met and I was like, oh my god, that's an intimidating person.
I have. I get like...
Was it a guy or a girl?
It was a guy. It was you guys.
Fuck did I? I mean, I really did not like you at first, but I didn't think I showed that.
No. It was like it was a way where it's just like I could, like, the way I am now, the way you know me now, I couldn't be like that at first sight. You know what I mean? I had to...
Fake yourself?
Yeah, I had to fucking pump the brakes a little bit and to kind of like just pepper in some craziness, and then, you know?
I didn't fake myself when I first met you, though.
I had to. Cause
no, I'm like asking you, like, did I or no?
I don't think so.
Because I met you in a computer room at our old job.
Yeah.
First, I walked in there, and
you said
all of them were just so fucking just depressing shit.
He's like, you know what you can do? You can take these headphones off and plug it to your phone and just listen to music.
Yeah, and I was like, and even the first thing out of my mouth was, I was like, you guys are depressing as shit right now. I don't even want to be in here. You guys are way too quiet. None of you were even talking. Like, I was like, when I was in orientation and we were bullshitting all the time, like, I was like, just take your fucking headphones out of the little computer, because we had to watch little training videos, obviously, you know. I was like, just put it in your phone and listen to Kid Cudi or something.
Yeah.
Instead of just...
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man.
I don't know, dude. It was just like, I feel like I had to pump the brakes a little bit on who I really was.
Well, regardless, I didn't like you at first, so...
Yeah. But now it's like, we work together.
You did.
No, we work together today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Forgot about my second job.
You know?
Forgot about that shit. That's true. So, this is 2 jobs we've worked together.
Ever been intimidated by a girl?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna front and be like, no, I'm a fucking man. I fucking handle my shit crazy. No, I've been intimidated by girls. It's just like, I never really, well, I actually showed it. It was on the surface. Like there was like with certain girls, I would be like, I wouldn't know what to say. My brain would just go fucking dumbass mode and just fucking be like, how you doing? You know what I mean? So that's how it was. But now that I've gotten older and matured a little bit, it's kind of like, okay, I can get the gist of it, you know. But yeah, I have been intimidated by girls. It's crazy.
That's most guys.
Yeah. Well, some guys. Some guys that fuck a lot, we're like,
At first, no. Every 100% of dudes in this world have been intimidated by a female at one point in their life.
right.
I don't give a shit who you are. Even fuckboy Frank over there.
Yeah, you.
Oh, sorry. Fuckboy Frank over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who you are. You know. And the ones that lie to you are the worst ones. I ain't fucking intimidating nobody. Like at one point you fucking were though.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I'm the one that's honest. I'm like, I've been intimidated by girls and I've been intimidated by guys. And intimidated by guys, like, where it's just like, I don't want to say something that's really wild and then they think I'm fucking weird. You know what I mean?
See,
With them, with these guys in particular.
just don't give a shit though, because I don't give a shit.
No, that's the thing. I wouldn't give a shit, because I don't give a shit now. And you hear what I say sometimes.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, if someone doesn't like it, who gives a shit? Even at our job now, someone new could start, and you can just give me 24 hours, and I'm saying some stupid shit in front of them. I don't care.
Yeah.
If you think I'm weird, guess what, motherfucker? I am.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, nice to meet you, sir.
That's weird.
Yeah. The only people I shake hands with are people that are older than me that actually mean something.
Yeah. We never shook hands. That's weird.
I don't shake hands with people my age, unless I'm trying to get a job.
People nowadays are weird about shaking hands though too. You could be going in to shake a hand and they're just like with their hands at their.
So imagine you're a CEO of a big company and then like young guys want to work for you. Would you shake their hand?
You better shake my fucking hand, dude. I'm the CEO?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't shake my hand. No.
Okay.
I try to shake people's hands. They don't. They're. And I'm like. it's so awkward. Or going in to shake a hand and I don't know if it's just because I'm a lady.
Yeah.
People and I don't know if they're expecting me, especially being small, if they're expecting me to do that like
A little soft thing.
like that. No, I go in and I want to do a good handshake though. You know, I always think about doing a good handshake. You know.
Okay, don't get scared. But even with like a female, like when I was trying to get a job for this trucking outfit in Fife, I think it was, way out there, I had a female who was doing the interviewing with me. And at first, we went to shake hands, and in my head, I didn't even fucking question it. I went like this. Like, when I shook my hand, I went, that was firm as shit. And then she went, and guess what? It got me the job. I mean, not just that, but she was like, she straight up said, she was like, the way you shook my hand just showed me that you treat me as an equal, pretty much.
I'll hit you. No, it's
Do you want me to beat the shit out of you? Like, come on.
We don't promote domestic violence.
Unless you're a dog.
Unless you're one of them guys, you know what I mean? 50 Shades of Grey type shit.
This video has been sponsored by 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to do that.
I know. I was gonna be like, what did we say in the last? Well, I was like, no. I remember.
This video is sponsored by eHarmony. Find your love.
Christian
By
Mingle.
all swinger companies around the U.S.
Swingers. Christian Mingle.
Grinder.
Grinder.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
You can't just say that with the you have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
Okay. So I think we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah. Probably the most serious podcast of the.
Yeah.
What are we at? 3? This third one?
3.
Yep.
So yeah.
They all can't be fun and games though.
You gotta touch on mental health at some point.
Yeah.
You got to.
Or current events. Coronavirus even came up in this bitch.
I really did. So if you watch this whole thing, thank you. Tune in next time for this shenanigans that we do. I want to thank Taylor for being our guest. You're going to see him all the time, so it's a thing.
Get used to it.
You know? So it's, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a great one.
See you on the next one. 4 coming up. 2 weeks. Mondays.
And
We'll be here.
Be on the lookout for skits.
And skits. Skits are coming out too. Skits are coming out hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot to look forward to.